Hey everyone, it's CTO of the Theory Channel, and as the NFL regular season is just about to kick off, I thought I'd share my thoughts on the division layout of the league. Because of the NFL's AFC-NFC conference format, there are multiple teams forced to play in divisions that are, well, not very positively geographical for themselves. Why is Dallas in the East, and why is Kansas City in the West? So here is my version of the NFL division layout. Hey again, is everyone ready for the 2017 season? I hope so, whether you're a Patriots fan or a Jets fan. But let's not get too depressed, as today I am reorganizing the divisions in the NFL. Just to give some background, in the league, there are two conferences, the AFC and NFC, that each hold 4 divisions, the North, South, East, and West. There are 4 teams in each of the 8 divisions, meaning that there are 32 teams. So what's the problem? Well, a lot of the teams are in divisions that don't make much sense geographically. As I said earlier, Dallas being in the East or Kansas City in the West. Being far away from the other teams in your division can definitely hurt you, as it means more travel time, which can be exhausting. So here's my solution and how I figured it out. We start off with the teams that are guaranteed to be in a certain division. This happens the most with the Western teams, as they're so far away from the east side of the country. So we can mark down Seattle, San Francisco, Arizona, Denver, the LA Rams, the LA Chargers, and the soon-to-be Las Vegas Raiders, since these teams are all on the West Coast and don't belong anywhere but the West. We can also put Green Bay, Chicago, and Minnesota in the North for the same reason. Then things start to get more complicated. Buffalo and New England are actually more suited for the North, and Baltimore and Pittsburgh are more suited for the East. Indianapolis has no reason to be in the South, so they move to the North. Miami, ironically the southernmost team in the league, fills in Indy's spot in the South. So 16 teams done, 16 teams to go. 7 spots left in the South, 6 left in the East, 2 in the North, and 1 in the West. So let's fill up that last Western spot. There's really no great outcome here, as it's going to have to be one team from the middle of the country. So I would just enter the most Western team left, Dallas. You might have thought that I would put them in the South, which I would have liked, but this is the best outcome for the league that I have found, so yeah. After that, I'll put Washington and Philadelphia back in the East, and Atlanta and Tampa Bay back in the South. We can also mark down the Jets and Giants for the East once again, and Cleveland and Detroit for the North. Tennessee, Houston, Jacksonville, and New Orleans also all go back to the South. So we have 3 teams left, Kansas City, Cincinnati, and Carolina. The West and North are full, there are 2 spots in the East and 1 in the South. Cincinnati obviously goes to the East, as Ohio's hardly a southern state, and I'll put Kansas City in the South and Carolina in the East, as they are on the East Coast. So those are the 8 teams in the North, South, East, and West, but now we'll separate them into conferences. I'm going to group them going by a geographical standpoint, meaning that the closest teams will be in the same division. So let's start with the North. The North really has 2 different groups, northeastern teams and northern teams in the center of the country. Green Bay, Chicago, Minnesota, and Indianapolis form one division, while Buffalo, New England, Cleveland, and Detroit form another. And I'll put the latter in the AFC simply because there are 3 former AFC teams in it, and the other in the NFC. And the same thing can apply to the South. Southeastern teams include Miami, Jacksonville, Tampa Bay, and Atlanta, while more central teams include Tennessee, Houston, Kansas City, and New Orleans. These teams go to the AFC, while the others go to the NFC. Now the East. I'll put Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, the Jets, and the Giants into a northern, sort of metropolitan division, while Philly, Washington, Carolina, and Baltimore go into a more southern East division. They go to the NFC, the others go to the AFC. And now we have the West, with the only real outlier being Dallas, but I'll make it easier for them now. Dallas, Arizona, Las Vegas, and the LA Rams form a Southwestern division, meaning easier, closer trips for the Cowboys, and Seattle, San Francisco, Denver, and the LA Chargers form a Northwestern division. The Southwestern teams go to the NFC, and the Northwestern teams go to the AFC. And with that, everything's complete. The Patriots, Bills, Browns, and Lions are in the AFC North, the Titans, Texans, Chiefs, and Saints are in the AFC South, the Steelers, Bengals, Jets, and Giants are in the AFC East, and the Seahawks, 49ers, Broncos, and Chargers are in the AFC West. The Packers, Bears, Vikings, and Colts are in the NFC North. The Dolphins, Jaguars, Buccaneers, and Falcons are in the NFC South. The Eagles, Ravens, Redskins, and Panthers are in the NFC East. And the Cowboys, Cardinals, Rams, and Raiders are in the NFC West. So that's my version of the NFL division layout. Of course, there might be issues with balance if the NFL changed to this format, such as a strong NFC West and a weak AFC South, but that's even true with the divisions we have today. These divisions are for geographical intent only, and I think they solve many of the current problems. So tell me what you think of my divisions down in the comment section, and of course, make sure to subscribe to the Theory channel if you want future sports theories. See you later.